Hey guys, it's Tom from Tentworld. Today with me we have the Darche Kozi 6-person instant tent. Come with me and I'll show you around. Here we have our 6-person tent all set up, ready to go. I'll just talk you through a couple of the material ratings. So the tent material itself has a 75 denier polyester. Staying on that tent material, it is a 600mm waterhead rating, but with the fly on, the fly brings in a 2000mm waterhead rating. The flooring also has a heavy duty 125 GSM PE, and the canopy itself comes with a UPF 50 plus protection. Taking a look at the size of this 6-person tent, it comes in at a length of 480 centimeters. It's 300 centimeters wide, and inside it's got a maximum head height of 194 centimeters. The frame itself is nice and sturdy. It comes in at a 19mm diameter powder-coated steel frame, and that obviously comes included with steel pegs and guy ropes. One other handy feature with this tent, if you have someone else with it, or if you just want to buy two for yourself, if you're camping with a large group, you can actually connect two together here at the front. Sold separately is a little tunnel system here. You take off this front wall, you put the tunnel system on, and it's going to connect these two tents front to front. Stepping in here before we go into the main tent, we're greeted by this big front shelter room here. Now what's included is you get 3 free awning walls, so one here, one at the front, and one on the other side. Now the cool thing about those is you can either choose to have them fully off like we've done with this one, or you can keep them attached. So if you want to use this area as a nice outdoor dining awning area, have them off, get some airflow coming through, or perhaps if it's a bit wet weather and a bit rainy, you might want to do them up, shelter yourself from the rain, and at night if you have the walls on, this can then become a big storage area. Here we are stepping inside our 6-person tent. The first thing we notice is this massive entry door. We've got one at the front. There's also another entry door here at the back which doubles up as a window too, and then 2 really large windows either side of the tent. As you can see, we've got storage pockets everywhere. We've got 3 along here, and then we've got big ones in every corner of the tent, so you've got plenty of spaces to store your belongings during the night. Down here in our front right corner, we've also got a handy little opening which you can see, you can unzip it, and if you want to run maybe power cords through there, you can do that and then zip it up tight against the power cord so no extra bugs come through that space. A cool thing about this front door and also the back door is they can obviously be fully closed off during the night, but they also double up as a half window, and I'll show you that now. So I'm just going to close it off. And then if you just want to use this door and still get some light in but keep the bugs out, we've got this mesh window part here, which is the top half of the door. We zip that open either side and we can roll that down, and then we've got a nice big window here at the front and also the same at the back. As you can see above me, the roof is also lined with mesh, so that's going to help with that airflow, get some nice cool breeze in through here. And also up the top here, we've got a nice little hook for a lantern. Coming out our big back door here, we've got this awning section which is optional. You can choose to have it set up. These extra poles, nice easy set up here for a back awning, or you can just have this down and close it off like the rest of the tent. All right, here it is all packed away. It comes in at about a weight of 17 kilos. We're going to unpack it now and I'll show you how to set it up. So we've taken everything out of the bag here. We've got our main tent system, unstrapped the hooks, we've got the fly, we've got our awning legs, and we've got the bag here for our front room frame, and then the peg bag as well. First thing we want to do is unroll our main tent, so let's do that now. As you can see, we've got the extra bit here, and that's going to be where the front room is. So this is the front of your tent. I'm just going to slide this around so we have a better view of it. All right, the next thing we want to do is keep taking out our legs so we can see them now. Pop that side out, go ahead and do all 4 of them. Now this is a relatively easy setup. The frame itself, it just pops into place. So once we've got our legs out into position, bring this up, and then we're going to start to extend our legs until they click in. There's one. As I said, this part can be done with one person, but it is obviously going to be a little bit easier if you have a second person to help you out. But that's as easy as it is to set up the main frame. We clip those 4 legs in and it's set up there ready to go. The next thing we want to do is set up our front room. So we're just going to extend this main floor bit down here, just have it roughly in place. And then we're going to grab the bag that has the frame for the front room. Again, this is a nice easy clip into place setup, just like the main frame was here. Just going to unfold it all, and then same thing, extend our legs and our hook there at the end. Once you've got that into position, we're going to hook this into the top here. Just make sure this hook is facing down, that's the way we want it, and it's just going to clip into place. There's a nice big obvious hole there at the top. So once we've got it hooked in here up the top, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and clip these front legs in here to the floor down there. As you can see, it's starting to take good shape now, so the next thing we want to do is unroll our fly, and we're just going to put the fly over the top. So as you can see, we've got it rolled out here, and then obviously you just want to make sure you can identify which one's the front, which one's the back end. So either side, they're our side windows here. That's their back end down there. That's got the colored awning. And this front one has the 3 separate walls which can be removed here. So 1, 2, and 3 on the side. So this will be our front section. All right, we're just going to take our final corner over here on the fly. As you can see, we've got it roughly in place, just going to tighten it up. Next thing we want to do is we're going to go in and we're going to attach the fly to the frame. Just inside, there's little Velcro strips, and I'm just going to attach that to the main frame. So I've gone through now, front, back and side, and I've attached the Velcro bits to each leg of the frame. The next thing you want to do is come back out, and there's these buckles down here, again on all the legs around the front and the back. Just going to clip those into place, tighten them or loosen them as required. Tighten it up a bit, and I'll continue to do that down here and around the other side. So we've gone around, we've pegged out all of our legs around the whole tent. The next thing we want to do is our guy ropes. Plenty around, you can see them. Unravel it, just want to find the bottom, put your peg through, keep it out nice and tight, and then you can use that guy rope here to tighten it up that little bit further. And we're going to go ahead and keep doing the rest of the guy ropes. And the last thing you want to do is the awning here at the back. This one is optional though, so if you just want to keep it zipped down, not use it as an awning, that's fine. But we are going to set it up as an awning, so you just want to make sure you unzip it. We've already done this side here just to keep it a bit sturdy. We have 2 legs, fold them into place. Firstly, just hook it in, so there's a little gold hook area up here. Have that leg semi out. And now there are 2 extra guy ropes that come in the bag, so we're just going to attach them up here. Now we just want to set up our guy ropes, so you just want to make sure you get these really nice and tight here for this awning. Come out on a bit of an angle, pop your peg in, get it nice and tight. And then if you need to, you can tighten the guy rope a little bit. And then we've also just pegged down this little section here so it doesn't flap about in the wind. And there you have it, guys. That's the tent all set up, ready to go. We're going to pack the tent down now. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go around the whole tent, take out all of our pegs, and then we're going to tie up our guy ropes. All right, we've taken out our pegs from around the tent. Next thing we're going to do is our back awning here. Exact same thing. Just going to take out our pegs, fold up the guy ropes and take our legs out, and then we're going to zip this back down. Now we've got the pegs out, we've got the awning down. The next thing we want to do is go around, unclip our fly system from all around, and then I'm going to go inside and undo the Velcro bits, detaching the fly system from the pole. We've unhooked our fly system, it's detached from the frame. Now we're going to take it off and fold it up nicely. We've got our fly down, packed away nicely. The next thing we want to do is take off our frame here for the front room. So first thing, just make sure you unclip it. Down here, unclip the legs on this side, and then it's just got a nice and easy unhook out of there, and then just give yourself a bit of room. And now here we're just going to bring down our legs back to their smaller size. It all folds in on each other nicely to pack away. These legs fold in as well, all folded away, and then we're just going to make sure we pop it straight back into our storage bag here so we don't lose it. Zip it up and tie it away. And the last thing we want to do is then bring down our legs on the main frame here. So you can start either side you want. This one down, go ahead, do the other side. We'll do all 4, and then the middle will collapse down nicely. We've got all of our 4 sides here collapsed. Just want to go on the top here, give it a bit of pressure, and it's going to fold down like that. We're going to fold this away nicely. We start by bringing our legs, flip them over one at a time. They're sort of bending back in on each other here, and then we're just going to continue to fold it away, and we'll fold it up. So as you can see, we've got our carry bag here. We've got the fly. We've got the front room legs, the frames here for the front room, and we've got the main tent. I'm just going to go ahead, tidy this up a bit nicer. Once this is nice and tight, we've got our straps here to put it on either side. We're going to tighten it all up, put it back away in the carry bag, and we're all done. So we rolled the tent up nice and tight, strapped it. We put it all back in here, our legs, our awnings, our pole, everything fits here into this carry bag, and we're all good to go. So thanks for watching, guys. And like always, if you have any questions, feel free to visit one of our 15 store locations across Australia or chat to our online team. Happy camping.